Hello, everyone, and welcome back. These are highlights from our most recent stream where Antonio and I continued playing South of Midnight and somehow didn't realize that our microphone was turned off for 35 minutes! Ah! Anyway, we were absolutely hilarious during this portion of the stream, and you're just going to have to trust me on that. Honestly, I feel bad. I feel bad that you will never be able to enjoy the pure
I hope Bunny isn't
comedy
there.
gold that was
That'd be awkward.
oozing from our lips, that traced every word that we spoke. And instead, you're just going to have to deal with my soothing, mellifluous voice and narration until we get to the point where the sound turns back on. Again, I am sorry. And let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, you might be wondering to yourself, now, S, how did you not realize that your microphone was not being recorded for 35 minutes? And my answer to that is simple. You see, it was a team effort, and O and I are nothing if not a team. What had happened was I had accidentally knocked out the microphone right before we started streaming. Now, every stream, O actually has the stream pulled up, but this time around did not have the volume up. And so neither of us realized that even if they did have the volume up, we would not be able to hear a single word come out of our mouths. That is until a wonderfully decent, kind human being by the username of Hunbun let us know, but that was 35 minutes into the stream. Hunbun, if you are watching this, God bless you, because we almost went the entire stream without noticing. But instead, we only went a good, simple 35 minutes silently. Also, I had been checking in on the settings to make sure that everything looked okay, and I'd been watching audio get recorded the entire time, only to realize in that moment that I had been watching the game's audio and not ours. And so now that you understand how it happened, let us get into the actual highlights, shall we?
Alright, time to get to work.
No, it ain't, girl. See, watch this. And bloop. Yeah, nah. See, let's run that back and try it again. All right, here we go. One. Cool, 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 cool. Two. Nice, smooth, easy peasy, and bloop. See, now I thought that was solid ground right there, but apparently it wasn't. So we're gonna run it back and do it again, right? Because third time's a charm, right? And bloop. Yeah, nah, it's not. Third time ain't nothing. You can't cast that spell in midair, apparently. So we're gonna run it back and do it a fourth time because what is this? This water got me quaking. This water's got me shivered. Got my shivers timbered. My timbers. My timbers are shit. What? Okay, we're moving on. Mink, 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 mink.
The stories you hear about that Maui.
Nanzaganya babagiti bobo. Yeah, so I scared the hell out of Antonio doing that. But in my defense, look at that. Look at that. Tell me I don't look like Pride Rock.
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring. But she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I'd never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways. We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought.
You know, it might be the black woman in her, it might be the black mother in her, I don't know, but there is something that I find so soothing about Lacey's voice, so comforting.
Parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it. Bunny's favorite was her daughter Cherie, whom she'd hoped to groom into a force surpassing her own one day.
Favorite? Boy, she wasn't watching her either.
She wasn't watching her either.
I'm saying!
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how things was.
Poor Dad. Kids make mistakes sometimes.
And now it is around here that our good and gracious hero Hun Bun enters the chat to tell us you cannot hear a word that we've been saying for the last 35 minutes!
Oh.
I'm gonna, yeah, there it goes. I think it stopped. I think for some reason it got like disconnected or something. Wait, has it not been, have we not had sound this whole time? No, nigga! Man, we had some zingers in there too.
Yeah. Oops. We were funny when you couldn't hear us.
Just trust us. Just trust us. See? I told y'all we were funny, but you didn't believe me, did you? Well, thank you to anyone who's been watching despite being so quiet.
Really
I'm glad you found this game entertaining and hopefully are just expressions and silent antics.
When the sister got her dress dirty again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I don't believe Hazel's dad meant to do it. He just didn't count on how slippery she'd be. Bunny never forgive him. In a way, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
Oh no. Did Mama know about this?
Great, so after the sound comes back in, suddenly the two niggas are too stunned to speak. Cool.
Grandpa. Don't think he would have liked me much.
He looks mixed.
I don't know, I feel like that was her saying he was racist.
Han Bun says Crouton is best boy.
Crouton is best boy!
Taxidermy?
Crouton is best boy! Crouton is best boy!
That's a chunk of Benji. All this research on the walls, too. She was serious. What is Bunny up to?
What is this chunk of Benji?
Looks like a heart.
Is it his heart? Is this his heart?
It looks like a... Oh.
Is this Benji's heart?
Yikes. That looks like his heart.
How'd she get it out of him? And how is he still around and alive? I mean, I guess he's like a tree now, so he doesn't really need it, but like, jeez.
Yeah.
Hang on, Dad? You went missing too?
Yes, we've established that. Oh!
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I need to find Hug and Mom.
Hug and Mom.
Hug and Mom. We keep being wrong.
I'm sitting here like Hugger Mary. Oh, it's her factory.
Is she nice? Hold up.
Oh.
What?
At
Whoa!
least it's clean.
Oh!
Now, what do you know about
Okay,
Hug
Bunny.
and
Is this your
Mom?
closet?
I guess we're gonna go ahead and cut this episode here. But this has been fun.
It's really
been
fun.
really good chatting. Have a good night, you too.
Yeah, specifically, shout out and good night to Bad Wolf
Shout out-
Cowboy and Han Bon.
Shout out Bad Wolf Cowboy and Unbun.
We wouldn't have had a mic without you, Han Bon. And thanks, Bad Wolf, for just joining and talking, too.
Yeah, this could have been an hour and a half of silence, actually. Very much thank you, Unbun. You kind of like saved us because someone didn't have their volume up.
It was me.
Anyway, yeah. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.